spots now, and let's just move to looking at this form. So we know our evaluation piece is at the very bottom. That's the assessment. That's how we're going to determine whether or not they met it. We recognize the engage part. This is how do you catch that learner? How do you whet their appetite so they long for that understanding? So what would we find in the exploration area? What do we need to have there? Yes, exactly. This is where the resources are. So this is where we're going to identify what do we actually need to have in order for them to, now if you're doing the universe, we probably can't have a solarium built out here. But what do we have available? What can we find in our resources? What do we have in LMO? What do we have to support that understanding in our book room? What materials do we have in our cupboards that are going to support that understanding? So really the resource section is going to fall in that number 2, and then number 3, that explanation. So how do they show that they are really understanding the concepts? How do you help them understand the concepts? How do you show their understanding? And then that elaboration piece, that making connections to other world understandings with it. So if this is true here, is it true other places as well? So if your standard is about how things that you can't see can change other things, and you are using air in a balloon to show that the size of the balloon can change by pumping air into it, is that true in other situations? Where else would it apply? You know, to us right away, our minds go to the air in the tire, I mean, many other places, but it doesn't always work that way for children. They haven't made those connections yet. So, okay, the next page in your packet is the page that has your has a kind of a template for you to work from, and I will email those out to you if you want more templates to work on more of them, or I'll run more to print as we are working today because we have several more hours to go. So here is our work for today. On our schedule, it says that we have at 9 o'clock, we have a